Change and let it stick, day 56. I'm Pieter Potgieter and you're watching the Change Mastery channel. Guys, today I want to talk about unexpected things that will happen while you set a goal and a target for something to happen. And that sometimes stuff just out of your control do happen and you would need to sit back, accept it, analyze it, and decide how you're going to move forward. On the 3rd of February this year, I went out to Melindy's stables again to train the horse that I took on, that I had such high hopes for, that I wanted to make one of South Africa's top athlete horses. And just before I took him out for a second time, one of the grooms came and did their routine TPR, and they took his temperature just before I took him out, and it was sitting at 39.5, which for those of you that don't know horses, it's high. A horse's temperature should run very similar to humans and plus minus 37 degrees. So 39.5 is high. So I took off the boots, went to Melinda immediately, reported it to her, took him to a tap and I sprayed him off, trying to just break the fever a little bit. Immediately moved him into a stable from the paddock where he was standing, and Melinda came out to assess the situation. We had a look at everything, and she reported back that the vet were there yesterday. Heart rate elevated to 55, and they're expecting a virus. Now, the virus that's going around in the area is African horse sickness. And in Afrikaans, I don't know the English words now, you get dikkop and dinkop. And it's a killer. It kills horses. Not a lot of horses do survive African horse sickness. It's a terrible virus for a horse to get, and the horse gets it by means of maggies, tiny little flies. And it's sad. But what made me feel a little bit better today was a phone call that I received from Melindy. So every time after I work him, I do carrot stretches. So I take this carrot and I take it to his side, and so he needs to stretch, and I pick up the carrot really high, and he needs to pick up his head. Then I put it on his chest, and I put it in between his legs. And so I move around to stretch each and every muscle, and he's not allowed to move his feet. He must keep his feet still on the spot, and he must just move. So when she went out, Nana, to a while back to take his TPR and see how he's doing and give him his medication, she took some carrots with her and gave him the carrots. And as she arrived there, she gave him the bites of carrots, and she wanted to start with by taking the temperature. Now the temperature is taken by inserting it into the horse's bum. So as she moved towards the backside of the horse of Jamal, he decided, okay, it's carrot stretch time, and he just started with his routine of stretching. And she didn't have a carrot with her, and she told him, hey, just stand still, just wait, I'm busy, I'm trying to work here. And she had the stethoscope in her hand, and he thought it's a carrot. He just wanted to go for the stethoscope, because it's so funny, the story she told. And then after she waved him off, he decided, okay, no, he's been waved off. Now he needs to do the stretch in between his legs. So he did the whole bending over and going with his head all the way down into the ground. And it's so nice. It's so nice to hear that he's still got the energy to do that. His heart rate is elevated currently. He's sitting at 65. Temperature touched 41 today. They managed to bring it down a bit. Temperatures sitting again on 39. Luckily brought it luckily at 39 and not 41 anymore. Blood work has been sent in to find out whether it is African horse sickness, and he is being treated for a viral infection as well as tick fever, just to cover all the bases. So yes, Mr. Gray, Jamal, I hope you make it, buddy. You're becoming a beautiful horse. Couple of pictures to follow of Mr. Gray right here. This is Jamal on the 31st of January 2020 in the lunge ring. You can see he's starting to develop nicely on the chest. Also on Friday the 31st, me rubbing Mr. Gray or Jamal there for doing a good job. And here we have a video of Jamal, Mr. Gray, and Melindy. This was taken in December. Beautiful horse. Really love this horse, and really, I know he's going to make it. He's just going to pull through. He's such an athlete. There we go, guys. Be great, stay awesome, and change.